Hey guys, it's Mike the Wrestling Guy Smith, and you guys are watching On Wrestling. Um, this video is actually from my Money in the Bank. I guess you could say predictions or analysis on what's gonna happen because, like I saw, I didn't see SmackDown, but I kind of already had a gut feeling that Edge was gonna come back. Anyway, I'll talk about that when I go into my Money in the Bank. So I'm gonna get right into it. Here's the thing about Money in the Bank: like we got so many people. Everybody wants Big E to win so he could become champion, which not saying I don't see it, but I really don't see it because it's like you had this dude on an intercontinental like title run, and then you're trying to reunite the New Day on you're trying to reunite the New Day on in the near the draft when the draft comes in August, which this is the thing with Vince, and this is the thing what I really have a problem with Vince and the WWE as a whole, really, because they've been releasing people and hiring them back, and they're giving them these weird spots because it's like, here's the thing. Anybody on SmackDown could be Universal Champion, even Rey Mysterio if he wanted to, even Dolph Ziggler, Robert Roode, everybody that they're trying to do something with him is that they're not doing anything with him, which is really sad. Because I'm like, dude, because especially they really should get Finn Balor because I think him being a heel at this point would probably bring ratings even higher for them. Because here's the thing, they're gonna end up unless they're trying to put him in the money. I really think they should put him in the money in the bank scene. That's just my feeling about it because that would be a huge shock to them. That way, him and Edge can get at it because I would rather see a match between them and Roman and him Roman and Edge. Because that would be a fantastic match for SummerSlam. And Seth would be in the mix. That would add like a fourth man type of deal. Because here's the thing. This happens every year with Money in the Bank because they always have this buyer's remorse thing. Because Money in the Bank is not the worst pay per view on the planet. It's not. It's just that they're trying to justify it, and I get the reason to justify it, but I just don't get the want because of it. And then they got this mega thing where they're trying to put him somewhere. They're trying to prove to this dude that he's a great superstar. Like, he is a great superstar, but here's the thing: the Money in the Bank, like the pay per view itself, and this is what I'm saying, guys, a little bit to kind of stretch a point a little bit. That I really feel that they're not even trying with this because they only have like 5 spots, and I usually because everybody's really going back to NXT anyway, and then they really just like kind of ruined it because they got rid of Breezango, you got rid of these dudes that don't really get a chance to to blend in really, and then you got some people trying to help people, you got people trying to do something. And I'm just like, yo, if Triple H, he could hire everybody and it wouldn't be a problem. We wouldn't be feeling this buyer's remorse from Vince, and it wouldn't be such a problem. Because realistically, it's literally, and this is my thing, and I'm passionate about it, but this is what I'm talking about. Is that they don't know where to go with anybody on SmackDown or Raw because it's like they want to give these dudes excellent storylines and excellent matches, but it's like we're not getting anywhere. It's because it's like it would be like, and this is the problem that I kind of don't like, because they're giving everybody a freebie and they're giving everybody these rematch clauses and shit, which I get. But this is my problem, guys. Like, they're giving everybody a rematch clause, and I'm like, no, you don't do that. You got Charlotte getting a rematch clause for Money in the Bank. She's gonna be women. Like, they're not gonna do anything with her and Rhea because Rhea's too green. She's still too green, and we haven't really seen her do anything with Rhea, and that's the sad part. Y'all can't book. Y'all are trying to make the women's division so dominant, but the funny thing is, nobody's really getting a chance to be dominant. You got Nikki Cross getting a really good redesign, which I think, in my opinion, is really good. You got Piper Niven, who's probably going to end up getting fired or going back to NXT UK because they don't know what the heck they want to do with her. They don't know. And this is the sad part. You literally had somebody like Eva Marie take on a protege, which you didn't even think in your minds that it doesn't. This is the thing. This is my point. They're trying to make this whole big thing, this whole draft or a brand, a big thing, and it's not. They barely want to even give people a title shot because nobody cares. You literally have Bobby Lashley as WWE champion. So even if by some coincidence of things they give anybody a championship, it's probably going to be Kofi. And that's the problem. The women are getting this thing. Asuka and Rhea and Charlotte are going to go at it at each other. They're not going to... If Ember does decide to come back, she's probably going to be ready to go. And she is. And that's the problem. And the thing is, instead of them trying to kind of build something like this, because this is what I was talking about with the Money in the Bank, I just don't see it. I don't. And this is the problem that I have, because of the fact of the matter is they don't try anything. They don't fix nothing. So you literally have, and this is the question, this is the thing I was saying to people before. You literally have a brand that doesn't know what they want to do, that doesn't even breathe in the idea. Because this is the thing, I don't mind SmackDown, I don't mind Apollo being a heel or being an Intercontinental Champion, but he's not gonna have a threat. They had a rivalry, like a month-long rivalry, and it's not even a blow-off. And the saddest part to this whole situation, and it's real sad, bro. It's real sad that they're trying to do something with him. And then even if they do give this dude an opportunity to become champion, something's going to stop him. Because this is what I'm saying. They're going to give this dude a chance to become champion only because they want the New Day to come back. So if Kofi wins, that means Xavier and Kofi can be tag team champions. That means he can be WWE champion and he can be WWE champion and a WWE tag team champion. And Big E's probably going to be Universal champion if Roman gets defeated or he beats Edge. Which I kind of can see it, but I really can't though. And this is the reason I was sitting there thinking about it. Like, I've been thinking about it for a couple of days since Money in the Bank was announced. Like, they're giving everybody who doesn't really need a shot. And then it's like, you got this whole big thing. You got this whole cluster, this whole clutter butter of a match here. That they don't even know what they want to do, because the thing is they want to get Bayley over, but the thing is she's too over as a heel. People hate her, but she likes it though. Bianca's gonna be a really a kayfabe super over, super baby face. That's the point. Like, they don't know what they want to give, and this is the thing. Sasha Banks probably isn't gonna come back. She's probably gonna take a break, come back at SummerSlam, and try to beat Bianca for the belt. If they even want to do that. But they got to give Bianca something, a challenge that she can actually win against. She's beating Carmella. She's beating every woman in there. And that's the sad part. You got women in there that are not even being used. I wouldn't be surprised if Nikki Cross went to SmackDown. I wouldn't be surprised. Because they need to give her something. They kind of got to give her something so she can win a couple of times. Or just let her get something, because that's the problem. You got Sonya Deville, who literally doesn't know how to run the women's division because she's an idiot. She doesn't know how to run it. And I'm being honest, guys. Like, I don't see this women's Money in the Bank match even working out. I don't. I don't see her working out, because you know why I don't see her working out? Because even if... See, here's the thing. What if Ray actually won the belt, right? Dude wins a challenge. He gets to challenge Roman at Money in the Bank. Edge at Money in the Bank if he wins. Because the thing is, he could cash in at any point. Or he'll wait till WrestleMania. Cash the junk at WrestleMania. Do the historical hand. That's what I'm trying to say. They don't want anybody to do anything. And it's the sad part that we're still getting, because here's the thing. It wasn't just a surprise that Edge was coming, because they're not gonna get rid of this dude. He's gonna keep coming back because they want Roman to be the unstoppable underdog. They don't even know what they want to do with the Usos, and the Usos hasn't even won a belt either. Them dudes don't even want to try to make them stars, because Jay's not gonna be a main event guy. I could tell you that for a sense. He's not gonna be a main event dude. He's not. Because they're making him feel like he's a toady. They're making him feel like he's a lackey. This dude is not getting anything from this. That's the point. This dude is barely getting a drink off this dude, and that's the problem. They don't even want to give this dude a shot, and that's the sad part in the whole situation. Them dudes ain't giving him nothing. They're not gonna give him anything. And the sad part to this whole situation, they are not giving this dude a blinking thought. Because my point, like, here's the thing. My middle point to this, because I'm making a middle point and an ending point here. My middle point is this. WWE tries so hard to make us feel like a bunch of marks, and that's the problem. And they're doing it in such a way that we don't even know it's real. Because the funny thing is, it wasn't like, bro, Edge should have won the championship at WrestleMania. They screwed him. They gave Daniel Bryan a shot because Daniel Bryan wanted to be like, oh, I want to live out my last minute of WrestleMania. Dude, you've already done it. You never got to win the Universal Championship because you were busy trying to be GM. And the thing is, you could have been a good GM if everybody was booked perfectly. That's the point. That's why nobody's interested in Survivor Series, because it's not NXT. NXT does everything they're supposed to do. And they don't have to worry about how things are booked, because they get to have these amazing championship matches that we don't really get to have. It isn't just a mystery that they're trying to put up with the dude. They're trying to give Diamond Mine a thing, because I wouldn't be surprised if they got called, if all of them got called up. I wouldn't be surprised if Karrion Kross got called up. Because the thing is, he's going to win. And then he's a new threat that Bobby's going to have to figure out how to beat. Because this is the thing I'm talking about. They don't give Edge a shot. They don't even give this dude an idea. Because the funny thing is, he came back. And this is the thing. Edge is going to drive them wild. Edge is going to bring this fight. And that's the thing he should have got when he came back. He should have got a Universal title, a rematch, when he lost to him. Nobody ever thinks that they could have put that dude in Hell in a Cell. It probably would have made a lot of sense, because he would have won a Hell in a Cell. He probably would have had They would have had a 2-part, 3-part feud to go on to Money in the Bank. So if Edge actually wanted to win Money in the Bank, he could. He could win Money in the Bank and cash it in, become double champion. Basically gets the WWE title back and the Universal title, and still gets something. But no, this is what I'm saying. This is the thing. My closing point is this, guys. Money in the Bank is not going to be good this year, because whatever they're trying to do, and this is what I was talking about with the draft, they are trying to reboot everybody and rebrand everyone, and you can't do it at this late stage. And Vince has it, and this is the problem. Vince is he's not having buyer's remorse. He's having seller's remorse, because the dude wants to give everybody, he's not giving everybody a shot. Same thing with AJ Styles. The dude went in there and went from being number 1 in the Royal Rumble and literally won and lost, but he came in. Dude was a whole different ball game. Didn't know who he was, and nobody knew what the dude was. He was the hottest free agent, and the dude went from being WWE champion to basically WWE champion, lost to Dean Ambrose, got beat by Dean Ambrose, and the funny thing is, trying to have a rivalry with John Cena, trying to be the face of the company. And that's the thing. They could have did something with that. They could have did something with him in the club, but no. What they did with the club, they freaking made him a bunch of jobbers. They don't know what to do with AJ Styles because AJ Styles is a great dude, but what is he really doing? They don't know what they want to do with him. And AJ Styles about what I spoke. I'm like, dude, they make you a jobber. You have all these recognitions and all these championships at every other company you've been at, and for some bloody reason, for some mad dadgum reason, they couldn't figure it out. They can't. This is the point. This is my ending. This is my closing point. That Money in the Bank is not gonna be good. Because it's gonna be a lackluster show. Because somebody who's not gonna end up winning it's probably gonna be a shocker win. Asuka's gonna win Money in the Bank. I already know that for the women's side. She's gonna win. And for the men's side, I'm pretty sure it's gonna be Seth Rollins. I'm pretty sure it's going to be Seth Rollins winning the Money in the Bank briefcase for the men. So pretty much, even if Edge does get a chance at the title at Money in the Bank the same day, Seth Rollins could just cash in and steal the whole thing, and he would beat Roman. That's all he got to do. He would beat him, and Edge would have a new rivalry in Seth Rollins, because that should have happened before, and that way he could have had a blow-off match with the dude. That way he could have had a match with him, if they knew what they were doing. But anyway, guys, like, comment, subscribe. Peace.